Welcome to Enjoy Learning Computer Science. Hey everyone. On request from many students, in this session, we'll analyze the sample paper 2024-25 released by CBSE. Let's break down tricky questions and discuss the best strategies to score maximum marks. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any updates. So in this session, we'll be discussing section A and section B of the sample paper. Let's get started. Now, this is before solving a paper, go through the instructions clearly. Okay, so this question paper has 37 questions. It contains 37 questions. All questions are compulsory. However, internal choices have been provided in some questions. Attempt only one of the choices in such questions. So if there is an internal choice, you please attempt only one among the choice. Now the question paper will be divided into 5 sections: A, B, C, D and E. Section A consists of 21 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. Section B 7 questions, each 2 marks. Section C 3 questions, each 3 marks. Section D 4 questions, each 4 marks. Section E 2 questions, each 5 marks. All programming questions are to be answered using Python language only. In case of MCQ, text of the correct answer should also be written. You cannot write only the options. You have to write also the text. That means A option and what is the text written along with it. So you have to write the option completely. You cannot write only the choice. Please remember that. Okay. Now let's get started. Section A, we have, as I told you, we have 21 questions. Each carries 1 mark. First question, state true or false. The Python interpreter handles logical errors during code execution. So logical error means, so what are the types of errors? We have compile time error, we have logical error, we have runtime error, right? So Python interpreter, will it handle logical error? Suppose for example, instead of giving A double asterisk 2, I am giving in the program A asterisk 2. Will Python raise an error? No, right? So this is a logical error. That means you will not get the expected output, right? So Python will not raise an error for this. So Python interpreter will not handle logical errors at all. So what is the answer for what is the answer for this question? It is false. Okay, so Python interpreter will not handle logical errors during code execution. Question number 2. Identify the output of the following code snippet. So here the text is given as pyth Python program. Now text is equal to text dot replace py comma hashtag print text. So you have to replace the text py with hashtag. So we have py here. So this should be replaced with hashtag. So hashtag thon program. So which is the option? Hashtag thon program. The first one is the correct option. You can see this is your correct output. Okay. So replace will replace the given string into if it is py. So what is the given string here? Hashtag. If I am giving dollar, so this py will be replaced by the dollar sign. Okay. Next question. Which of the following expressions evaluates to false? So let's see. First one, not true. What is not true? False. What is false and false? It is false. So the first option, it is evaluates to false. Next one, true or false. So or operator, true or false is true. You will get true. Not false and true. What is false and true? False and true is false. Correct. So what is not false? Not false is true. Next one, true and not false. What is not false? True. What is true and true? You get true. So which option evaluates to false? Only the first option. Hope you are able to understand. Okay, so you have to write the answer not only as the A option. What is the text here? Not true and false. You have to write the complete answer. That is the instruction given. What is the output of the expression? Country is equal to international. So this country is a string data type. Now print country dot split of n. So split function will give you the output in a list. Okay. So this one will not be your answer. Split always return in a list. So list. Now by which character we are splitting? N. So whichever the places n is coming here, one n, the second n, and the third n. So the character which is used to split should not be included in the list. So what is this character or the elements before the first n? It is I. So that is the first character. And do not include the split character which is n. Don't include. Then TER. So it is TER. It is a string. Then don't include n. Again ATIO. So ATIO, comma, don't include n, AL in a list. So which option? We have B option is the correct answer. So the split always gives the output in a list and it will not include the element which is used to split. Okay. Question number 5. What will be the output of the following code snippet? World peace. Okay. So we have world peace. So since we have negative index, we'll start with -1, -2. So what is the starting index? Starting index is -2. So this is your starting index C. So starting index always will come. Okay. Then this ending index is not given. So the entire thing from here will be taken. Now the step value is -2. So C -1 -2. We have E. Then -1 -2 is a space. Again -1 -2, leave a space, L. Again -1 -2, O. Correct? So after that W will not be included because it is step value is -1 -2. So hence the answer is CE space LO. So when the negative index is given in the step value, you have to go from right to left. Keep that in mind. Next one. What will be the output of the following code? So first one is tuple 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Right? So now tuple 2 is equal to tuple 1. So what is the value of tuple 1? It is 1, 2, 3. So now your tuple 2 value is 1, 2, 3. Now in the next line it is given tuple 1 is tuple 1 plus equal to 4, that means your tuple 1 is equal to tuple 1 plus 4, So what is the value of tuple 1? It is 1, 2, 3 plus 4, So when plus is equal to given, it will add that element 4. Okay. So your tuple 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the next line, print tuple 1 double equal to tuple 2. We have to check whether both are equal. So this is your tuple 1. This is your tuple 2. Both are not equal. Hence it is false. Okay. Here we have 4 elements. Here we have 3 elements. Hence it is false. Okay. So B, false, is the correct answer. Next one. If myDict is a dictionary as defined below, then which of the following statements will raise an exception? Exception is error. Okay. So the dictionary name is myDict. We have 3 elements. First one, my_dict dot get orange. Orange. So get method will display the value of the given key. So what is the value of the given key? Orange, 30. So this will not raise an error. Okay. Now print myDict of apple, banana. So this is not possible. You cannot give 2 keys to access. This is wrong. Now my dict of apple is equal to 20. When this statement is executed, what happens? The value will be changed to 20. Existing value will be changed to 20. Because dictionaries is mutable, the values can be changed in its place. Only the values, not the keys. Now print str of my dict. What will be the output for this? So your output will be string of the entire dictionary will be their output. Apple colon 20, that will come inside. Okay. So which statement will raise an exception? And the answer is B. That will raise an exception. Okay. Question number 8. What does the list dot remove method do in Python? Okay. So what does the list remove? It removes the first occurrence of the element. I'll show you with an example. If I'm giving L is equal to a list of 2, 3, 5, 6, 3, A9, again 3, 10. Okay. Now I'm giving L dot remove of 3, the element. So what happens? It removes. You can see here. Here also we have a 3. Here also we have a 3. Only the first occurrence is removed. So remove method will remove the element which occurs for the first time, first occurrence. So removes the element at index n from the list, no. Removes the first occurrence of value x from the list is the correct option. Okay. So this is your correct answer. B. If a table has one primary key and two alternate keys, how many candidate keys will this table have? So what is candidate key? Suppose you have a table. Okay. Suppose you have a table, roll number, admission number, maybe Aadhaar number, okay, then name of the students and so on. So in this table, which are the fields which can be uniquely identifiable? That means you can have roll number will be unique. It cannot be the same for any two persons. Admission number will be unique. Aadhaar number will be unique. So all the columns which can be considered as a primary key will be the candidate key. Okay. So all the columns which can be uniquely identifiable will be the candidate key. Among the candidate key, we will select one or two as the primary key. So we have remaining two keys. In this case, we have taken roll number as the primary key. Remaining how many keys are there? Two keys. These two keys which are not selected as primary keys will be your alternate keys. So if we have two alternate keys and one primary key, what will be the total number of candidate keys? 1, 2, 3. So that is the question. If a table which has one primary key and two alternate keys, how many candidate keys will this table have? Yes, exactly. It is 3. Okay. Question number 10. Write the missing statement to complete the following code. File is equal to open example.txt, r. So we are opening a text file in read mode. Data is equal to file.read of 100. Now fill in the blanks with a explanation is given. I mean, move the file pointer to the beginning of the file. Okay. So which function is used to move the file pointer to the beginning of the file? So seek function, correct? So what is the file object here? File dot seek of 0. The seek 0 will move your file pointer to the beginning of the file. Even you can write file dot seek of 0, 0. What is file? File object. Question number 11. State whether the following statement is true or false. The finally block in Python is executed only if no exception occurs in the try block. This is false. This is a direct answer because finally block will execute whether the exception occurs or not. Finally it will get executed. Hence it is false. Question number 12. What will be the output of the following code? Okay. So first one is C is equal to 10. Then the function definition. When it is a function definition, these statements will not executed unless otherwise the function is called. Okay, so after this we'll come here. What is, we are calling the function add. Inside the C variable C is declared as global. Okay, now C is equal to C plus 2, which is equal to 10 plus 2, which is equal to 12, right? Now print C. So what will be printed? 12 will be printed with end hashtag. Okay, so end hashtag means the next print will be continued in the same line. Now, so we have function, in the function there is no return statement, hence the function will go to the next line of the function call, which is C is equal to 15, right? Now print C. What it will print? What is the value of C now? 15. So it will print 15 modulus. End is equal to modulus. So which is the correct answer? 12 hashtag 15. C is the correct answer. Hope you are able to understand. The next question 13. Which SQL command can change the degree of an existing relation? What is degree? Degree is number of columns. Cardinality is number of rows. So you have to, how to change the degree of an existing relation? So degree of a column should be changed. How will you do? Using alter. Okay, so alter command is used to add or remove a column. So a degree of a table can be changed using alter or alter table. Next question. What will be the output of the query? Select asterisk from products where product name like app percentage. So you have like app percentage. That means it has to select all details of all the products from the table products where product name begins with APP, right? Begins with APP. Percentage means it can have n number of characters. It matches n number of characters, but beginning should be APP. So what will be the answer? Details of all products whose names start with app. Correct. Details of all products whose names ends with app. No. Details, names of all products whose names, no. It is all the details should be displayed. So your answer is option A. Next question. In which data type the value stored is padded with spaces to fit the specified length? So date, no, varchar. So it is character. I'll explain. So if I am declaring char as 5. So name as char of 5. And I am giving the name as Tom. I am giving only 3 characters. The remaining we have declared 5, right? So the remaining will be occupied by space. It will not be an empty. It will not be used for any other purpose. So it will be padded. If it is in varchar, if I am giving varchar of 5, this 2 blank space will not be there. It is used only the 3 space which will be given by the user. So in which data type the value stored is padded with spaces to fit the specified length? It is char. Which aggregate function can be used to find the cardinality of a table? What is cardinality? Row, number of rows. So how will you count the number of rows? Count function. Okay, count is used to calculate the cardinality of a table. Which protocol is used to transfer files over the internet? So in this they have given only the, if you know the abbreviation clearly, you'll be able to know, write the answer. HTTP is hypertext transfer protocol. It is not used to transfer files over the internet. FTP, file transfer protocol. Yes, this is the correct answer. What is the full form for PPP? Point to point protocol. HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol secure socket. So which protocol is used to transfer files over the internet? It is FTP. 18th question. Which network device is used to connect two networks which use different protocols? So when it is different protocols, it is gateway. Okay. So gateway is used to connect two networks with different protocols. 19th question. Which switching technique breaks data into smaller packets for transmission? The answer is in the first line itself. Breaks into smaller packets. So it is packet switching, allowing multiple packets to share the same network resources. It is packet switching. 20th and 21 are assertion and reason based question. You have to read the question clearly, understand the question properly and write. So option A is both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation for A. Option B is both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation for A. Option C is A is true but R is false. Option D is A is false but R is true. You can see here. First question, 20th, assertion. Positional arguments in Python functions must be passed in exact order in which they are defined in the function signature. This is correct because positional arguments should be passed. So suppose if I am writing, I am declaring sum of a comma b comma c colon def, okay, and I am writing print a plus b plus c, okay. Now if I am calling the function, I have to call with 3, 5, 8. So there are 3 parameters passed. So I have to give 3 arguments, correct? And first one, value of a will be the first value. Value of the parameter b is 5. Value of the parameter c is the third one, which is 8. So the first statement, assertion, is true. Reasoning, this is because Python functions automatically assign default values to positional arguments. For positional arguments, default values will not be assigned. So it is false. Okay. So assertion A is false. Sorry, A is true and R is false. For the next one, 21st question. A select command in SQL can have both where and having clauses. Yes, it can have. So this is true. Where and having clauses are used to check conditions. Therefore, these can be used interchangeably. Can you use where and having clauses interchangeably? No. Having clauses can be used only for group by. So, this statement is false. So, true. Assertion is true. Reasoning is false. A is true but R is false. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. So, you have to read carefully and answer. Now, let's move on to section B. Section B, 2 marks questions. There are 7 questions. How is a mutable object different from an immutable object in Python? How is a mutable object different from an immutable object in Python? Suppose I am giving L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I want to change the value of this second element, that is 2 to 20. So what is the index of 2? It is 1. So I am giving L of, before that let me check the memory address. So what is ID of L? It is giving. Now I am changing the second element to 20. So L of 1 equal to 20. Now my L is, see, you can change the second element is changed from 2 to 20. Let's check the memory address of L. The same memory address, right? Here also the same memory address, here also. So the values can be changed in its place. This is known as mutable. Okay, this is known as mutable. Now let's look at an example for immutable. T is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm giving ID of T. Okay, now I'm trying to change the second element as usual. T of 1 equal to 20. It raises an error because it is immutable, cannot be changed. I can do like this. T is equal to 1, 20, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's check the ID of this tuple T. It is different. Here it is different. Here it is different. So immutable objects, it is not possible to change an element in its place. Okay, so that is the answer. And identify one mutable object and one immutable object. So the first one is tuple 1, 2, which is immutable. List 1, 2 is mutable. Dictionary is mutable. This is string, which is immutable. Okay, that is the answer. So a mutable object can be updated, whereas an immutable object cannot be updated, cannot be changed in its place. So 1 mark for the correct difference and half mark into 2. So what is the question? Identify one mutable object. So identifying one mutable object, half mark, one immutable object, another half mark, totally 2 marks for this question. Next one. Give 2 examples of each of the following arithmetic operators. What are the arithmetic operators? Very simple question, right? Plus, minus, then asterisk, division, modulus, floor division, double asterisk, and so on. So you have to write any 2. Relational operators: less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, and so on. So you can write double equal to also you can write. You have to write any 2 relational operators. Correct? So half into 4. For each operator you will score half marks. Next question. If L1 is equal to a list is given and L2, then answer using built-in functions only. You have to use only the built-in functions. You cannot write a code or something. First one, write a statement to count the occurrences of 4 in L1. So L1, how will you write count? L1 dot count. Which element you have to count? 4. Correct? It will count. The next one, OR part. So we have an option here. So A or B you have to write. Okay? So do not write both the questions answer. B part, write a statement to sort the elements of list L1 in ascending order. So you can write L1 dot sort. Do you need to write it is not necessary to specify reverse is equal to true or false, because by default sort will arrange the elements in ascending order. No need to specify reverse is equal to false or true. Okay, so you can see L1 dot sort. First one, L1 dot count. Okay, next question. Second part of this question. Okay, 24th question has 2 parts. So from this A or B, only one you have to write, for that 1 mark. And then second part, here also you have to write A or B, 2 options. Write a statement to insert all the elements of L2 at the end of L1. So append or what is the question? Yes. So L2 dot, what is the other function? Extend. Okay. So append is used to add only one element at the end of the list. Now you have to insert all the elements of L2. So you have to insert multiple elements. Then you have to use L1 dot extend. When you want to insert multiple elements, extend what? L2. Okay. So append will be, so if suppose I am having a list, L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. L2 is equal to 4, 5. So if I use append, L1 dot append of L2, your answer will be 1, 2, 3, the entire list will be added as a single element. But we want to insert all the elements of L2. So extend will add like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So extend is the correct answer. Now write a statement to reverse the elements of list L2. It is reverse. Okay. L2 dot reverse. This is your answer. So you have to write only one of these question, answer only one of this question, and you will score 1 marks. Very simple, right? Next question, 25th. Identify the correct outputs of the following code. Also write the minimum and maximum possible values of the variable B. So for these type of random questions, 2 parts. You have to write the minimum and maximum, which you will be able to score 1 mark, and choosing the correct outputs, you will score 1 mark. Many of you will forget to write the maximum and minimum possible values. Even though it is very simple, you will forget. So please make sure, do not forget to write the minimum and maximum possible values. So import random, we are importing the random module. So A is equal to wisdom is given, correct? So for answering random questions, one trick is please cross out the impossible options or incorrect options, then you will end up with correct options. Okay, we'll see. Now b is equal to random dot randint of 1, 6. So randint function will include the lower limit as well as the upper limit. So your value for b is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here what is the minimum value? 1 is the minimum value of b, maximum value is 6. So when you write this, you will score 1 marks. Now for I in range of 0, b, 2. So what are the possible values of b? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So starting value is 0. Let's write the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your output will begin with W followed by a hashtag. So first W hashtag. Okay. So this is one. But everything, all the 4 options are starting with W hashtag, W hashtag, W hashtag. So anything is possible. Now next thing, we have a step value 2. Correct? So B step, so 0. Can it be 2? So 0, 2 means if the end value is 2 means the value is 0, 1, 1 will not be included. So what happens? The step value will not come. So in this case also you will get the output as, so when the b value is 2, then also you will get the output as W hashtag. Now when b is equal to 3, it is 0, 1, 2. So first is W hashtag. Then what is 2? The element with index 2 is yes. You can have yes hashtag. Okay. Now that is also possible. The next value will be 3. Sorry, b is equal to 4. b is equal to 4 also we will get 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 and 2 only will come. When b is equal to 5, we will get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 2, 4. What is the next one with 4? It is O. So W hashtag, yes hashtag, O hashtag. So I will not come at all because it is 1. So this also you cross out, this also you cross out. These 2 will be the possible outputs. Okay. Can you see? A and C are the possible outputs. So try to cross out the incorrect options. You'll be able to find out the correct options easily. And don't forget to write the minimum and maximum values of a given variable. Question number 26. The code provided below is intended to swap the first and last elements of a given tuple. However, there are syntax and logical errors in the code. Rewrite it after removing all errors. Underline all the corrections made. So make sure you rewrite the entire program. Okay, rewrite the correct program and underline wherever you have made the corrections. Let's see. Def swap first last. So def, this is a function, header should end with a colon. So this is 1. If len of tuple is less than 2, return tuple. So there should be an indentation. Okay, so indentation is not there. So you have to give an indentation. New tuple is equal to tuple plus tuple, and here you can, when you are giving a single element, there should be a comma. Okay, so that is also one error. Return new tuple, that is fine. Now result is equal to swap first last. This is correct. Print swapped tuple. After double quotes, when you are writing the variable, there should be a comma. So here also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 errors. So you have to rewrite the correct program and underline the errors. Okay. So rewrite the correct program and underline the errors. Half mark for each mistakes you are correcting. 27th question, first part. So you have 2 options. You have to write either A or B. What constraint should be applied on a table column so that duplicate values are not allowed in that column but null is allowed? Which constraint It will not allow duplicate, but null is allowed means it is unique. Okay, unique. Next one, what constraint should be applied on a table column so that null is not allowed but duplicate values are allowed? Not null. Very simple, right? It's direct questions. Okay, 1 mark for correct answer. Second part, write an SQL command to remove the primary key constraint from a table named mobile. MID is the primary key of the table. How will you remove a primary key? Using alter. Okay, alter command is used to remove or add. So alter, what is the table name? Alter table mobile, correct? Alter table mobile. You have to remove, so drop. Okay, you are dropping the primary key. Drop primary key. This is the query to drop your to remove your primary key. Alter table name, drop primary key. Very simple query. Now write an SQL command to make the column MID the primary key of an already existing table named mobile. So here also alter table mobile. Instead of drop, we are adding a primary key, correct? So add primary key for which column? MID, semicolon. Okay, so this is your add. So if you write the correct query, you will score 1 marks easily. Now 28th question. List one advantage and one disadvantage of star topology. So advantages and disadvantages you should know. So this is your star topology, right? It will be like this. So network extension is easy. So if I want to add one more system to this network, it is easy to cut. I'll be easily able to do that. So network extension is easy. So what is the disadvantage? When this hub or switch fails, the entire network fails. That is your disadvantage. Now expand the term SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Okay, SMTP full form is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. What is the use of SMTP? It is used to send emails from the client to server. Simple mail transfer, sending, it's transfers. Okay, so 1 mark for the correct expansion and 1 mark for the correct usage. Hope you must have understood the concepts clearly. So the other sections we'll see in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.